What's up everybody, my name is Zach, but you can call me the Z-Man, and let's talk about Hades. Oh yeah. So in the past, these videos have been a little bit more reactions and gaming news type videos, but I also want to use these videos a little bit to talk about games that I'm currently playing, games that I enjoy, games that I kind of want to give a review to. And that all starts with a game I've been playing a lot lately, Hades. Hades is Supergiant Games' fourth game, and if you don't know Supergiant Games, they're the creators of games like Pyre and Transistor, and probably their most famous one, Bastion. All of Supergiant Games' previous games have been absolutely fantastic, with Bastion being one of the forefathers of the indie game revolution that we're going through right now. And Hades picks up that legacy and runs with it. Hades is an isometric hack-and-slash roguelike game set in the world of Greek mythology, where you play as Zagreus, the son of Hades, trying to escape the underworld so that you can ascend to the land of the living. I feel a little bit of a kinship with Zagreus, because, you know, his name starts with a Z. Sounds like Zacharias. Zach. My name's Zach. I mean, look at us, we're practically twins. As a roguelite, each run has to feel a little bit different in Hades, and they do this through various means. To begin with, there are 6 different weapons to choose from, all of which have very different mechanics and ways that you want to use them. Depending on how you like to play games like this, different weapons are going to feel better to you, whether you like the more ranged aspects of, say, a bow and arrow or a gun, versus the more up-close and personal aspects of a sword or fists. However, this game makes you want to use each weapon through the use of a darkness thirst mechanic. If you use a weapon that has darkness thirst, you're able to gather more resources that you can use to grow your character. In this specific instance, you usually get extra darkness, which you can use to upgrade some of your stats, or gems that you can use to improve your runs or just make your Hades house cooler. It's impressive how each run in this game feels important because you're constantly growing, you're constantly moving towards a goal, whether that's getting more darkness to improve your character, more gems to do upgrades to the house, more diamonds or Titan's blood or ambrosia. A lot of stuff helps push the game and the narrative forward. What really makes Hades stand out from other roguelites in the genre is the way that it impressively mixes story as well as gameplay. It explains away why you can die and return so many different times very well and in a way that makes a lot of sense. Throughout the game, you'll run into a lot of characters from the Greek pantheon, ranging from gods like Zeus and Athena to legends like Achilles or the Minotaur of Minos. The gods are there to give you boons that help you along in your runs, with each god giving you different perks, like Zeus having lightning that can zap enemies and Athena giving you a deflect attack that is insanely useful. There's an impressive number of voice lines in this game as well. Depending on which god you talk to in a run, a later god might make a comment about them. Or every single time you go back to the House of Hades, Achilles, Nyx, Dusa, all those characters have different things that they want to talk to you about. Talking with everyone and gifting them with a special collectible called the Nectar of the Gods has significant gameplay and story impact as you begin to understand their characters more, while also getting a special gift back from them called a relic that you can use to change up the gameplay each run. The gameplay itself is fun and very frantic. Attacking, dashing, and spacing are all very important considerations if you want to get through each run, as well as understanding different types of enemies and their attack patterns. I'm just gonna say it. Fuck the butterflies. Depending on which boons you're able to acquire first might decide how you play the game in the future. Did you get a boon that helps increase your attack, or give you a special perk on your special attack, or maybe your call is incredible, or your dash has a deflect ability? That changes the way that you want to play the game. You go through room by room, clearing out enemies and picking which rewards that you want to help build your own personal character sheet. There are 4 areas of the game, and at the end of each area lies a boss fight with a certain character. Each of these boss fights is incredibly engaging, but oftentimes frustrating as you fight the same thing over and over and over. My favorite fight, however, is the ones against Megara, the Fury, and her sisters. Once you defeat her, Meg will show up at the House of Hades and you can talk to her about your previous runs. For example, if you beat her or if her sisters show up, she'll make comments about each of those things. It's when you get lucky and get the right perks and start to feel absolutely unstoppable that this game shines. My personal favorite run so far featured a weapon upgrade from the Daedalus hammer that allowed me to heal 2 health every single time I hit an enemy, but I gave up 60% of my health. I also got a boon that allowed me to apply weakness to every enemy that I hit. So basically I spammed the attack and dash buttons all the way to the final boss against Redacted. Redacted. Wait. Redacted. Weird, I guess the game doesn't want me to spoil the final boss.
Wait, what happened? My list says you got killed by a redacted? What's that even mean?
Even when you do beat a run, the game's not over. There's still a lot of story and secrets to unlock within the lore of the game. I'm 17 hours and 20 plus runs into the game with 1 success under my belt thanks to a literal gun. And I still haven't seen all the gameplay and story beats the game has to offer. Victory unlocks the Pact of Punishment, which allows you to apply punishments to your different runs so that you can continue to earn rewards from beating bosses with different weapons. The prophecies also can extend your gameplay by asking you to do things like get every boon from every god, or defeat the game with every weapon, or with every Pact of Punishment enabled. I could see myself playing this game for many hours to come and still having something new to discover. Hades is an incredibly enjoyable experience with a ton to offer, making it easy for me to recommend this to just about anyone. In fact, this might be my favorite Supergiant game, and that's saying a lot. Hades gets a 9 out of 10. Oh yeah, I'm scoring these. I welcome the hate. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like down below and leave a comment telling me if you've played Hades, did you enjoy it, or are you planning on picking it up? I mean, it's available. It's on the Epic Game Store as well as the Nintendo Switch with cross-save. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that earlier. And make sure that you subscribe to the Zmann Show so that you get notified about future videos like more reviews, more reaction videos, and other videos that I'm working on as well. So thank you so very much for watching. We'll see you next time.